It's time for a bit of Powered Cube. Let's see what we got opened up here. All right. Ooh, we could do a little show and tell action. Show and tell. We got Elspeth, which is cool. A little Overlord of the Mistmoors. Cottage. We could do Breach. We could do the... Do we take a Breach first pick? I also, obviously, Ancient Tomb is pretty fantastic. Mortuary is a fine grab as well. I'm going to take the Breach to get things started here. And we'll see. Maybe we do a little brain freeze Breach action. Yeah, Powered Cube, it's back. It is a little bit different. They have changed up a handful, a little bit more than a handful of cards. So we'll take a look and see what else we got in here. Still a relatively new-ish player to this whole dealio. Okay. Okay, we have a Grim Monolith here. We have an Atraxa. Badgermole Cub has made its way in. Persist. We could also do, and I'm a big fan of doing the Reanimator strategy thing. There's a Bauble. Interesting. I may take Persist here. I am going to take Persist. I feel pretty comfortable with trying to get the Reanimator thing going. And that is usually not a horrible plan. We have a Crabomination, which is a pretty dang good target. We also have the Goldspan Dragon. Which is kind of interesting. That could work with our Breach plan. I'm wondering if the Crab will make its way around. I think Goldspan Dragon here is pretty good. Whenever attacks or becomes target of a spell, create a treasure token. Treasures you control have tap, sacrifice this artifact, and you add 2 mana, which is pretty good. So we'll see. We'll see. I try. Again, I'm pretty. We did. I don't know, maybe 10 of these, 15 of these, 10-ish, 15 of this. The last go around, which was my first big experience. Ooh, so now we have Sneak Attack. I mean, Sneak and Persist. And we just got to find some big boys to bring out. I think we do that. I think we've got that pretty well on lock. Harvester of Misery is probably not too horrible for us, right? Probably not too horrible. What is this? Tax each discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. Kind of cool. Madness lets me what? Discard this card. And we can pay it. Okay. There's Command. I think we take the Harvester here. Not a bad reanimation target, and then we can discard this. We can discard this in order to try to take care of something. All right. Kind of like Blazemire Verge here. Although Collective Brutality is probably not horrible for us. We want some ways to discard some of our creatures if we're going to be able to persist and maybe find some other ways to reanimate them. So that's not horrible. Verge is pretty good. I'll take the Brutality. It's also removal. Okay, Tribal Flames. Talisman of Progress. Triome here. We have a Shadow Spear. It's probably a little bit more on the aggressive side. Could add some mana. That might help us. I don't know. Maybe it's just supposed to take the Talisman here. We'll take Chandra. I probably need some ramp. Ooh, there's a Vivi. There's a Blood Crypt also. Ooh, that's really good. There's Recurring Nightmare. Oh, man. Do I want to get the recurring nightmare going? Or do I want the blood crypt? I think we blood crypt here. We need the manas. Now Cecil's kind of interesting. We want to be a little bit more on the aggressive side, but I might just take a mortuary here. I guess sneaking out Overlord of the Mistmoors isn't horrible. Takes 6/6 when it enters, makes 2. So that's also an option. Playing white to help us to find the enchantments isn't horrible. I'm gonna take the Overlord. All right. I like Hellkite here. There's the Crabomination. Okay, we definitely have. There's a theater. Very nice. Ooh, we could take theater or lounge. Probably lounge, right? I think this is just better. Bitter Triumph is pretty good too. But I'll take the lounge because might want to step into blue. We got Blood Crypt here. We got the lounge. We'll take the command. I don't know that I'm playing that though. Scavenging Ooze. Probably more of a hate draft than anything. Shadow Spears, okay. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, Mana Drain. Batterskull. Starting Town. Sewers. The Mai. Are we going to be a little bit more creature heavy? We have a Channeler. Channeler might not actually be horrible. Pyroglyph might also not be horrible either. Mana Drain is a hard thing to pass up, though. I really don't have much fixing. There's also Undercity Sewers. You know what? Dragon's Rage Channeler probably feels pretty good because that will let us... that's going to let us... what do you call it? Discard some things, which we certainly want to do. Okay. I feel like I just take Mox Diamond here. There's some ramp. Also, Marsh Flask is probably a pretty good grab. Laelia. I mean, we could also lean into just an aggressive strategy. See if, like, Nethergoyf and Pyroglyph come back around. They're pretty solid. We could unearth. I don't have a ton of targets for this. So I'm going to take the Mox Diamond. Let's try to get some fast mana here. I don't think we want to do a Lion's Eye Diamond. Carnosaur. I feel like we have a decent amount of, like, big things to do. Maybe we just take the Conviction here. Wooded Foothills also finds us a decent amount of lands. Boomy could also be really good. I'm going to take the Wooded Footy here. Boomy coming back around could be really interesting. Archfiend of the Dross. There's an Animate Dead. There's a Lotus Petal. Oh, man. I can't believe Lotus Petal made it around to pick 4. I think you got to take the fast mana here. All right, what do we got? Wishclaw Talisman. There's a Watery Grave. I think we want the Watery Grave here. Portal not really looking to do what we're looking to do. I don't think Urza is looking great for us. Yeah, We just secure some lands. There's a Vampiric Tutor. There's another Goyf. There's an Archon of Cruelty. I mean, this is just like so good. What a pack. Right? Is it... Am I supposed... I mean, this is the best sneak attack / reanimation target like there is. I don't think I can pass it. Maybe I'm supposed to. See, now I can do Unmarked Grave, and there's the Bloodstained Mire. I mean, Steel Seraph is pretty sweet as well. Search your library for knowledge of the card, put that card into your graveyard. Abomination, Hellkite, Dragon, Harvester, and Cruelty all get hit by this, so... Yeah, we're just gonna play that. Okay. Okay. There's a Triome here. There's Cloud Ranger. There's a Stomping Grounds. I feel like I like Triome. I feel like I like the Triome. All right, now... Verge. Probably Bone Shards, right? Destroy a creature. Let's get some removal. Nether Goyf, Infernal Grass. Unearth did come back around as well. Which I just don't have like any options for this. It's either that or Marsh Flats. Or Infernal Grass. I'm gonna take the Grasp here. There's a Boomy. I mean, that's a pretty good target too, right? Do I want Archfiend? Yeah. Probably not playing the Talisman. Leyline Binding. That's an interesting one, actually. Oh, right. There's a workshop. You got a Cut Down, which is great. Snuff Out, Foundry. There's a Badlands. There's a Redirect Lightning. There's a Screaming Nemesis. Rampaging Raptor. Winds of Abandon. Urza Saga. I mean, is Saga good? I mean, we can find Mox Diamond, Lotus Petal, and Shadow Spear if we played the Spear. Is it better than Badlands? I think we take it. Redirect Lightning. I mean, we could go again aggressive with Screaming Nemesis. But that might make it around. I'll take the Urza Saga, sure. Okay. Frantic Search, Mind Collapse. There's a Termi. Deathrite Shaman. Might not be horrible in our deck. Beza, Nettle Cyst. Leaning potentially towards either Frantic Search. Yeah, I think we take the Frantic Search. Again, we want ways to get things into our graveyard, which we do have a few. My instant look to grab this is Volcanic Island, but I do like the Go for the Throat. This is a great reanimation target and or sneak attack target. Beginning of combat, Earthbent 8. I feel like we have that lane covered though. So probably just securing it. It's either the island or the Go for the Throat. We have a few removal spells. Maybe consult the star charts. I'll take the Volcanic Island here. I feel like we have some pretty good, and then Wooded Foothills is going to hit a bunch of this stuff. Island, Crypt, Lounge, and the Triome, so that's pretty nice. Okay. creature could be interesting here. Jite's pretty good. Suplex is kind of interesting. Seething Song. Actually, do we take Seething Song for some fast mana and just try to ramp out some of these things? I don't know, maybe that's a bad take. The Wanshi Tongue. There's a Will. There is a Will. It's a Birds of Paradise. Bristlet Bill. Is it birds here? Is it Will? We take the Will. Damnation. Straw creatures can't be regenerated. It's pretty good. There's a Knight's Whisper. There's a Taiga. I think maybe I just want card draw action, potentially. Necromancy. I think Necromancy. Alright, a couple of reanimation spells. I think Beseju's not horrible here either. Oliphant, actually not horrible in our deck. Interaction versus finding a mountain, and then this goes to the graveyard. Yeah, I'll take the Oliphant. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So cut down versus redirect lightning. Redirect lightning is actually kind of interesting to me, and I think I'm gonna take it. What else do we have? You can just grab a Tarmy. That generally seems alright. I mean, gives us another big thing. Scrubland seems fine here. I am going to take the Lotus Cobra, I guess. I'll take a Taiga. I feel like we did really well on lands. Okay, I don't know. We might be able to reanimate some things. We got a little bit of fast mana. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we're doing. Got a whole bunch of different lands. Question is, do I want to play Shadow Spear? Trample and Lifelink is pretty cool, but probably not. In terms of interaction, Bone Shards, some fast mana here. Got the Diamond and the Lotus Petal. Collective Brutality. Grasp to draw some cards. Oh, I'm sorry, destroy some creatures. This draws us some cards. This is our reanimation spells. This is a get a thing into the graveyard, so that's part of that plan. Don't know if I want to do that. I like the card draw. Reanimation plan. I don't think I want to play the Will. Seething Song, though. Sneak attack. I don't think I want to play the Chandra. And we're kind of just cutting down. What do I like as targets here? Overlord of the Mistmoors now seems a little less exciting. Being able to ninjutsu Outfall and Shinobi is kind of cool. Harvester, I mean... Archfiend of the Dross is pretty good. And can maybe just close out some games. Question would be is, do I need to play the 17 with a petal and a diamond and a Seething Song? Probably not. I feel like I have a lot of my colors covered, so maybe just get rid of the island. Oh, we have Breach as well. I don't know if I need to play the Breach. I probably don't need to play the Breach, right? I think we have this pretty well covered. I mean, Persist. Oh, this is legendary, so maybe Avatar Kyoshi's not as good as I want. It's only good for sneak attack and necromancy. But Persist, Unmarked Grave, can't hit it. And I'm thinking we have enough top end here. Archon, Grabomination, I mean, the dragons, Shinobi, even Boomy, being able to Earthbend 4, 5/4 Trampler, in additional combat phase, That can just be game wrecking. One more cut. Is it Bone Shards? No, that's discard a card, so we're okay with that. Maybe it's just Brutality. Maybe we run like this. Maybe we're trying to sneak. I don't know, that seems okay. I mean, there's certainly going to be games where we just don't feel like we do a whole lot, but I feel like we can frantic search some stuff out. We should have our lands covered here. Probably don't need the thicket. And maybe want to run an extra mountain. Do I need this Triome? I don't want to have too many tapped lands. Scrubland's not particularly great either. Footy could find us a bunch. And we'll want to secure... I mean, we really don't even need to secure the blue. Frantic Search and Fallen Shinobi the only ones requiring the blue. But Footies can go find the island at least, or this lounge. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's give it a try. All right, we've got Persist, some lands, a Lotus Cobra. There's a world in which we can Seething Song into a Goldspan Dragon. So that feels pretty good. Pretty good. I will let this enter tapped. Play our Taiga. We'll play our Lotus Cobra. We'll see what happens. Stoneforge Mystic. They've got the loot tree. What are they finding? Cauldron complete. Problem is, I just do not have a way to interact with Stoneforge Mystic here. First Strike, Trample, Indestructible, and Haste. It's not great. So I can sacrifice this to bring out Tarmogoyf. Which isn't particularly amazing here. I could also get the Oliphant out. No, I think we wait. I mean, that was a pretty sweet turn to Seething Song into the dragon. I think we just it has trample. There's really no reason to do this. It's gonna end up being really good against us. I mean, I just feel like we have to race here, right? Assuming, of course, the dragon doesn't die, I can at least play the 6/4 next turn. With trample, which isn't horrible. I wish this had haste. I'm not really sure what else they're thinking about here. They have 1 mana open. And I can get a 6/4 trampler out, which is not horrible. That was not a horrible turn. Now, potentially, I could take 7 here and then probably still potentially die. The old Badlands. I mean, that was fine. That worked out actually pretty good. We got some big power on the board. Got the big boys. I mean, I absolutely just take this. See what they do. Can they can Lutri and then... Okay, sure. And if I just had a way... We just had a way to discard Boomy. I'm going to be able to play Boomy, though. This is a close game, actually. Because I'm going to be able to play Boomy and make a 4/4. So there's plenty of blocking power, I'll say. This isn't horrible. Sure. Okay, then I want to add 2 green. Red. Red. Play a Boomy. Earthbend 4. I mean, I got 2 blockers. I got 2 blockers. Stoneforge Mystic turn 2 is certainly pretty hard to beat. And I can both persist and potentially necromancy some stuff back here. Like, if they don't attack, I'm in great shape. Lavamancer. Sure. And if they just do, like, Lingering Soul, Sephiroth, okay. Okay. Okay, sure. I'm surprised that they did that, although they need the flying blocker. Am I supposed to double block here? Because I can persist back. No, I can necromancy back the Boomy. I think I am supposed to double block here. They can't kill them both anyways. Oh, I don't think I do. I actually think I do this. So if we draw an untapped land, I think that's the game. Sure. Go up to 7. There's the untapped land. Black. Green. Red. Necromancy, my Boomy. So hold on, they can block. Block, and I think I got him. You block one of the 4/4s. This is whenever another creature dies. Yes. 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 We somehow survived a Stoneforge Mystic into a Cauldron Complete. Oh, I mean, is this draft made already? Or... This is so fun. This is really fun. That was cool. That was cool. Little necromancy action. Little necromancy action. I think what we're missing here, obviously, is we need to... I should look, but in a deck like this, we probably need some more card draw. We probably need to see some more cards with a regular basis. But I will tell you what, Seething Song and a Goldspan Dragon was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. We try them, and we can whisper and go from there. Where are we hiding away? Okay, Boomy. He's an interesting one. Yeah, I think we do Channeler here. Sure. So that would get me up to 4. I'd be at 4 to just hard cast this. I think we wait. You get a mana. Dragon's Rage would have been really good for us. Sentinel's going to be really bad for us. Sure. I think I want a Night's Whisper here. So now we have Sneak Attack. Which we can Sneak Attack out the Boomy. Sure. Gonna get Ugin. Sure. And they just like play out their whole hand, basically. How much in trouble am I? Sure. I think I'm in trouble here. They have a 1 ring. All right. Sure. I think we're in bad shape here. Why? This at 9. Yeah, silly 1 ring. Key though is I can still Necromancy. I mean, I'm super dead here though. Vista, sure. I can also Frantic Surge. Uro. Sure. They're definitely doing a lot of stuff here. Tap token, sure. Stick, sure. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, we're doing some fun things here. I needed Frantic Search to be able to hit one of our big hits, and then we would have been able to sneak attack out something like our Archon or one of our big flyers to then be able to deal with Ugin, and would have been in a good shape there. They just have a ton. They just have a ton. We need something. We need one of our big draws to be able to sneak attack out, kill something, be able to get in with Boomy. Do a few things. They've got so much mana, though. They've drawn so many cards. Down to 15 cards. Not that that matters. Ah! They have a great deck. They have a fantastic deck. They've put together a very nice blue, black, green channel silliness. Green Suns for 5. What is this going to be? Sure. I mean, I think I'm supposed to block this, I guess. Activate only as a sorcery, my friend. They deck themselves here. It might be my only true path to victory here. And it's a freaking land. We just don't have enough card draw. Just don't have enough card draw. That's going to be my downfall here. Was hidden away. Scythecat Cub. Okay. Seven cards. That's some mana. The funny thing is I can sneak attack out something ridiculous potentially. If they try to make an aggressive attack. They have the cub. They did the big green thing. Good for them. Earthbend away. I have a seething song. Sure. Yep. It's a 7/7. Sure. 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 You attack with all of those. I am not dead. Okay, I've got one draw. Down to 6 cards. Sure, sure. Why would you not put him on the trampler? Sure. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Okay. I mean, I can persist out and Oliphant on turn 2. So that seems like it might be all right. I would like probably the lounge, right? Cobra. There's a Tarmogoyf. Now, if they have something to kill this, I guess I'm a little sad, but that is pretty fun. This is a big boy. They're going to have quite a bit of mana here, so... Oh, just a Ronus, okay. Get in for 5. Let the center and can play a Tarmy. Keep up Redirect Lightning. Not horrible. Alright, what land are they getting here? This does make my Tarmogoyf bigger, which is nice. Now, what's interesting is Redirect Lightning. Field of the Dead. That's cool. If they have some kind of removal spell, I can redirect it back, and then that actually opens up a pretty decent window here. And red might be a removal spell. Did they cast this? I think I put this back on Fury, right? Can I? Yeah. I think I have to put all the damage there. All right, they're down to 1. Gonna end the turn. Was there an instant? Yeah, this was an instant. That was pretty cool. Sure. Sure. Oh, they had fast bond. Aragoyf. Nice. It has lifelink. That's pretty good. Golly. So if I attack with both, I don't think I can. I've got him down to 1. Oh, man. I go up to 7 here. What did they hit? Generous Ent is interesting. They can play it. Gosh, and it's a 5/7 reacher. Dang it, man. Barrowglyph was such a good rip for them. That's so insane. And I just can't push through. I need like a T or something here. I need something that can punch. That's what this deck is missing. It's missing some more setup. It's missing a little bit of card draw. Because I can play this, right? Fanatic, 2, 4, 5, 6, yeah. You can absolutely play this. That was a good hit. Yep. Sure. And they get a food token, which they can also crack. Sure. Yep. Yep. For 1 to 10 life very quickly. I mean, it's one of those things, if I attack, that actually gets in for some damage. I don't think I can, though. Dang it, man. This is just so painful. I feel like I have to do this. Yep. I mean, having a 6/7 Tarmogoyf's not horrible. Careless Tracker, sure. Investigate. Grave Titan. Golly. I'm just drawing all mana. I think I am still in big trouble. Crucible Worlds. Great. Good game. You got it. I cannot beat the Crucible. Okay, let's just take a quick look here and see. Did I pick up anything else that would be helpful here? I don't have the card draw here. And we found some really good ways to get and ramp out or get some of our things in here. I mean, I could play like Ooze. Could play the command. In many of these instances, that would not have helped me, though. Shadow Spear, maybe. Nah, we'll just leave it. We need more card draw. Or to just be able to find our combo pieces so that we can do the thing. We found Sneak Attack. I've seen Persist, Necromancy. We've got a couple of options that we should reasonably draw some of those, and I have quite a few top-end cards to be able to get them out early. All right, we've got Frantic Search, Unmarked Grave, Tarmogoyf. We go first. I think we find a blue. I think we find our... This doesn't let me play... This lets me Unmarked Grave. Dragon Raid's Channeler. There's Reclaimer. Okay. Bone Shards. So I can... Channeler. Do I need the Unmarked Grave? Don't think so. Where is it? Hellkite. I think I want that. Tifa, sure. I do want the green. Okay, okay. I can Seething Song. I can Frantic Search. Yep. Tifa's gonna get big, sure. Do some fun stuff with Tifa here for sure. Yep. Take 4, no blocks. Sure. It feels like Swamp, Seething Song. I want Necromancy. Hold on, I have... That'll give me 6 mana. I could Frantic Search. To then draw and discard. And then play the Necromancy. No, I don't have black mana, so that's not going to work. I think I'm better off flying and hasting this thing out. mean, so this is a 4/5. They can make Tifo like huge here. But is this just good enough? Okay. Okay. Woo. We did it. See? When we have some card draw, this comes together nicely. I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that for these decks. We need some ways to filter set our deck up. And I have a few. The Dragon's Rage Channeler is fantastic, obviously, if we can get it out. Followed up with a few spells. I guess, in retrospect, I'm supposed to probably pitch the Tarmogoyf there and keep the non-legendary grave, because if we do find one of our persist or other spells or necromancy, then we're able to bring it back, and so that would have comboed a lot better. So I need to keep that in mind. Tarmogoyf I was looking as like being the thing that could like kind of keep me in the fight, and I think I need to consider that differently a little bit. I think we keep this. There's Surveillance. What I want to do is pay the 2 life, mount and cycle this to find this. Play my Lotus Petal. Okay. Goldspan Dragon. What does this do? This entered tapped. I think I'm gonna kill this, pitching this. It gets cruelty into the graveyard. Now I just need to find persist, necromancy. Yeah, see, this was about to get big. Really glad I killed that. I mean, next turn I can Goldspan or Boomy, actually. They're in their setup phase. Ooh, there's a search. I'm gonna try this. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. That's the bigger play. They just time walked me. Okay. Okay. Sure. Oh, sure. I'm gonna try this. Don't have another counter spell, please. Oh my gosh, I don't have green. They did. They did. Look at that. Time Walk, No More Lies, and a Mana Drain. Great. I mean, I'm not winning this game now. They're just going to be able to draw too many cards. Yeah, sure. I will let you have your fun, friend. That was 2 great and timely spells. Now you get to set your deck up. I don't have green, which is a bit of a problem when I need to play Mr. Boomy. I needed the Archfiend or something to land. If Archfiend lands, I'm actually feeling an okay shit. Never mind. Thanks. Nice job, One Ring. Sure. Yep. Yep. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Just attack. Yeah. Okay. Taking a little too much time. I'll let you do your game actions and have your fun, because this is about having fun, but you don't need to sit there and rub it in, I guess. All right. I needed more card draw, but we got the rest of the setup pieces, though. Yeah. Oliphant ended up being really cool. That was a lot of fun. Dragon's Rage was great. A couple of good pieces here. We just needed a few more. I honestly, I think that's really it. Just a few more card draw options. I think Frantic Search was fantastic. That last game there, I guess, could I have found the right colors? No, I don't think so. To be able to get Boomy online, but I could have played Boomy before trying to jam the Goldspan Dragon, which maybe I should have done. This would have been countered, of course. But then next turn, I'm still able to then play Goldspan Dragon, at least try to jam that and have a turn. That gets Mana Drain, probably. So I'm probably still in the same spot. But then maybe I get to cast Archfiend? I don't know. Tough. Didn't quite find what we needed. Unmarked Grave, I thought, was actually pretty good for us to try to do a reanimation strategy. And again, trying to sneak attack out a few fun things is cool. So we'll be back with more for sure. I do enjoy this. Obviously not quite the experience I wanted, only winning 2 games. Usually want to try to win at least 4, get our Gemmy Gems back and some packs, but this format is just too fun. So we'll be back with more. Thanks for watching. As always, consider subscribing. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. If you enjoy pack openings, we do those every Wednesdays and typically on Fridays as well. And plenty more limited action where this is coming from. And very, very excited, getting close here to Lorwyn Eclipse. We're going to be doing a ton for that. I got a bunch of product on order. Really excited to rip that set. We'll jump into drafts, headed to pre-release as well, so we'll do our pre-release primer. So stay tuned for all of that. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Peace.